Hi guys, it's Rebecca. Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. Today's video is going to be an update for my Pan That palette for 2023. I am working on the Urban Decay She-Hulk palette for Marvel Studios. I always get the collabs names confused. But anyway, yeah, I've been working on this palette and I am excited to share with you guys how much progress I have made since last month. So I'm going to insert a picture of where I was the last time and then we'll move on from there. And this is what the palette is looking like right now. So I have some changes, obviously, as you guys can see. So let's talk about it. The first obvious change that you can see is that I finished an eyeshadow, and it's this cream color right here, case closed. It was a little bit, it's a matte cream shade, but it was not quite my skin tone. It was a little bit darker. You could definitely see it on my eye. So it wasn't like a perfect shade, but since I layered other shades on top of it, it wasn't too bad, too noticeable. But if I had just put it on my eyes, you could definitely see the eyeshadow on my eyelid. Then that's the only shade that I finished. I could have finished Thunderclap, but I made a conscious effort to not finish it just because I didn't want to. It would have been like 2 updates and then that one would have been finished. So I took a break from Thunderclap on some days and I experimented with other shades, and I will talk to you guys about that in a little bit. But yeah, this shade is the next shade that I think I'm gonna finish because it's a very easy shade for me to wear. I use it all over the lid and it's a one and done eyeshadow look for me. I really enjoy it. Starting from the top left here, Courtroom Realness, I increased the pan on this shade. I haven't hit pan, but the dip is there. It's pretty significant. I still feel like it's a little bit, it's not like the pan is right there. I think I have a ways to go still on this one, but I feel like maybe for next update I could possibly hit pan on that one. Take a Stand, I use it exclusively almost. Yeah, for the most part this month I used it only for my brows. I know last month I was pairing this shade with this blue shade right here, but this past month I only used it on my brows. I forgot to mention before I go any further, I did use this palette only 3 weeks. I did take a week off for my birthday from work, and that week I didn't really wear makeup, like twice in that week. And it was very lazy makeup. It wasn't like a full face of makeup. So this palette is reflecting only like 3 weeks worth of progress. Anyway, going back to Take a Stand, I used it only on my brows. Definitely expanded the pan, and I'm gonna keep working on this one on my brows. I think it's a perfect match for me, and I'm liking it. I really don't have a need for a black brown shade on my eyes right now, based on how I'm working on the looks. So it'll stay just as an eyeshadow, as an eyebrow color. Gamma Glow, I feel like I did expand the pan on this guy a little bit, but I didn't use it as many times as I did last month. So we'll see how much progress I can do with this guy for next month. Thunderclap, like I said, I used it a few times, but then I stopped using it because I didn't want to finish it. But for sure, I will be finishing it with next update. Hulk Out, still I haven't used it. I haven't used it at all, just because I was experimenting with other shades, but I'll get to it. I need to get to this sooner rather than later, otherwise I'm gonna be stuck with just the green shade and everything else will be done. The shade My Voice, I did use it a couple of times. As you guys can see, there's a little bit of, I wore it out. You can see where the brush hit it, but not enough to make a significant dent in it. You could barely see it on my eye, to be honest. I need to maybe try using it with a glitter glue to see if it pops up a little bit. I did use it over my Painterly paint pot and it still barely showed, so I'm gonna try it with a glitter glue next. Crushing It, I hit pan on this shade. I'm very happy that I did so. This shade is very similar in color on my eyes to Courtroom Realness. I am working on my panning capsule looks like I did last month, so you guys can see how I'm using this palette, and you guys will see how these 2 shades look like when they're placed together on the eyes. So stay tuned for that. Other than that, I've been using this one as my one eyeshadow all over the lid. One and done shade also, very easy to use. And as you guys can see, I hit pan. So for next update, I think I'm just gonna be increasing the pan, and we'll go from there. Brazen Brawn, I still haven't used at all just because I feel like it would have the same look as Courtroom Realness. If you guys look at them right here side by side, they look very similar, and I feel like they would have the same effect on the eye. So I feel like why spread my attention between these two? So I'm just gonna focus on this one, and once I finish this one, I'll start using this one. And then Super Suit Up, which is this blue shade right here. As you guys can see, I have more progress. I've been concentrating my brush on this side right here of the pan. And this shade is giving me a hard time, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. This has been difficult to use. I just don't like how blues look on my eyes. I'm not a very good makeup applier. And it's just, I feel like it's not blended well, or maybe the color combinations that I'm using with this shade, it's not there. I don't know, but you guys will see how I'm using it, and then maybe you guys can give me pointers on how I could use it so it can look better. To me, it doesn't look very good, but maybe it's just me, and it actually does. I don't know, but that is what my palette, oh, come on. That is how my palette is looking like right now for the month of February. Predictions, like I said, I'm pretty sure I can finish Thunderclap, and that's pretty much it. I don't think I'll hit pan on Courtroom Realness. I just hope to expand the pan on Crushing It and expand the pan on Gamma Glow right here. And hopefully I can get some use out of Super Suited as well. But that's it, guys. That's how my Panda palette is progressing for February 2023. I hope you guys enjoyed this little update. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.